anger and greed. Like a Cancer, we're spreading good stuff, good healing vibes. Yeah? So we need all the help we can get. Yes, definitely. And coming to the ocean really resets your soul. It cleanses away. Salt water just makes everything better, doesn't it? Tears just cleansing, washing everything away. And this practice is dedicated to Shelly. Aloha. She's my friend who is going through cleanse right now. So this is a perfect practice to pair if you are resetting the body and juicing and cleansing. Every once in a while we need to reset and clean ourselves out. Yes? Oh, I am Fane. Hello, Fane. Hello. Hopefully I'll be able to read some of these comments more. I'm starting to figure this all out. It's awesome. It's awesome that I can connect to you and share this wonderful experience to you. Good morning. Hello, Russia. Hello. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Thank you. Thank you. So we know that stale energy and stress can get stuck in our joints and in our body. So that is why we cleanse every once in a while. We set aside some time to just clean ourselves out, get ourselves back into our Ananda state of blissfulness. So if you have a block in your body, and you'll see because you'll start to swell in that area, more than likely you have a block in your mind. So we meditate to find that block and use our Ujjayi breath to release it so that our bodies can let go of it. So with women, they feel like they have to hold the whole world together because their whole world will fall apart if they don't. And it causes us women to swell, yeah? So let's release it and trust that everything's going to work out exactly how it's meant to, all in due time. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. No, you don't. Just breathe through it. Breathe through any kind of stress and tension. That way, when the storms of life come, you will automatically respond by relaxing and putting down into your breath rather than going blah and going crazy. So, keep it together to stay together. Let's flex our mind. If you want to be flexible in your body, you gotta be flexible in the mind. Guard your thoughts or prayers, words or spells. Choose every word that you say carefully because you can easily be cursing yourself or blessing yourself at any given time, causing your own destruction and then spreading malicious spirits of, cancerous spirits like anger and all of that. Using your mouth, your words to destroy not only yourself but those around you. So say what you mean what you say. That way there's no confusion within your mind and your body. Everything is in sync and you can function at your optimal level. And that's what we all want, yes? All right, come into easy pose. Sukhasana. All right, and we'll get started. So just come into a comfortable seated position and begin to close your eyes and just start to relax every muscle in your body. Let go of the effects of the weekend. Let go of any thoughts, any to-do lists, agendas. And just start to bring all of your awareness within. Relax everything down. All focus is on your breath now. As you inhale, know that this is your energy, your prana, your life force that's coming in and energizing you. And as you exhale, you're getting rid of what no longer has any purpose in your body, so you're just able to let it go. You're relaxing to let go, breathing that away. So as you inhale, you're letting in, and as you're exhaling, you're letting go. That push, the pull, the ebb, the flow, that dance between night and day, day and night. Balancing action with relaxation. Now start to activate your bandhas. Pull your pelvic wall up. So lift it up and then pull your navel in towards your chest, towards your spine. So up and in. Strong abdominal lock. Deep breath. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, your heart, your chest, you're all open, relaxed. Allow the breath to just easily flow in and out, yet keeping your core strong. So again, here's that balancing action right here with relaxation up here. So it takes a few deep breaths to train your body to breathe this way. And this can be done at all times. When you're walking, talking, driving, sitting. Balancing the strong core with a relaxed and open heart. And now slowly bring your chin down towards your chest if you haven't already. Just letting the back of your neck lengthen. Grounding down through your sit bones. And sinking your breath to the ebb and flow of the ocean. Using your breath to guide you into your meditative state of mind. A place where nothing can touch you. You're going from all that is to all that isn't. That calm place that you can only access when you're relaxed. So the more you let go, the more relaxed you get, the deeper into that meditative state you will be. Good. Continue to let go on your exhale and energize on your inhale. Keeping the mouth closed as best you can, the breath contained in and out through your nose. Sending it down the back of your throat, filling your lungs as much as you can. Very slowly pressing the air out. Slowly start to roll one ear to one shoulder. Stay evenly grounded through both sit bones. And then very slowly turn your nose up towards the sky. Just relaxing through any tension that may or may not be in your neck or shoulders. And then very slowly start to turn your nose down towards the ground. And work your way with your breath to the other side. So rolling the other ear towards the other shoulder. Allow the neck to breathe open, releasing any tension that may be there. Turning the nose up towards the sky, lengthening through your spine, grounding down through both sit bones. And then gently turning your nose down towards the ground. Gently rolling back to center. Take a breath here. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. And exhale, centering your energy within. Good. Inhale, just a side stretch. Coming up and open to one side. Lengthening all the way down from the sit bones past your fingertips. And breathing your way to the other side. Just taking your time as you stretch. Opening up your heart, so squaring your shoulders to the front as you reach sideways all the way up through, past the fingertips. And release, coming back to center, ground down evenly. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. And exhale, centering that focus within. 2 more. Inhale, gathering up all your energy, you're harnessing it. Exhale, learning how to use it, focus it all in one direction with your breath. Last time. Gather up as much energy as you can. Exhale, centering. Now let's come into cat-cow. Let's warm up the back. Just checking in with your body. So knees are hip-width distance. Same with the hands. Inhale, lifting up the chest. Good. Belly drops. Exhale. Now round your spine. Pull your navel in towards your chest. Good. Pressing the back of your spine up towards the sky. Moving fluidly, as slow as you need to go. Breathing your way forward. Lifting and opening up your heart. And exhale. Starting to round your spine. Back of the neck is long. Few more rounds. Going at your own pace. Just seeing how your back feels today. Seeing how your body feels. Really connect. Really ground your palms down into your mat. Thinking of becoming more fluid and less solid with your movements. So just gently easing through the flow. And your cat-cow. Shoulders round on your exhale. Chin to chest. Last round here. Just dropping the belly. Tail lifts and release, coming into neutral spine here. So you really want to press back through the rear and towards the front, crown of the head. So it's like you are tabletopping your spine, giving more length and space to each vertebrae. And you want to send your shoulders down your back, walk your hands forward, fingertips nice and wide, grip, press your knuckles down into the mat. And start to spin your elbows in towards each other. Elbows down the back, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up into your first down dog. So we're just gonna walk it out right here. Alternating heel. Dropping your brain and just breathing out. Allowing the blood to flow through the arteries of your neck, washing away any limiting thoughts, clearing out any non-truths, pressing that reset button. It takes time to unlearn everything that you've been told that you are, everything that you believe about yourself. Just let all of that go. Let any hat that you wear, any title that you may carry, just set that aside for now. None of that exists in this meditative world. No pressure, no competition, and no judgment, just observing and breathing. Good. Now we're going to move through the flow. So lower down your hips, you can walk your feet back. And you can bring your knees down to the mat if you need to. Press back through your heels, stack your joints, wrists directly under the shoulders. Pull the navel up. Tuck the tailbone under so you don't collapse in your lower back. Now moving down to low push-up, bend your elbows, keep them tucked into your sides. Now hover here, you are strong. You can hold this, good. Slowly start to inhale into upward facing dog. Just rolling over the toes, pointing them back, and you want to pull your heart away from your heels. Very gently opening up the body here. Good. Keep your core strong so you don't collapse in your lower back. Thighs and legs are activated. Use your core, your inhale, to lift your hips back up into downward facing dog. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Let your head go. Knees can be slightly bent. And your heels don't have to touch the mat. Just breathing deep and free. removing any blocks that may or may not be there. Searching the mind and just letting the blood flow. It all begins and ends with the mind. So these inversions are so important. Sometimes you need to turn your world upside down in order to gain a new perspective. Good. Now we're moving through the flow 2 more times. Come forward, bring your hips down. High push-up, plank here. Press back through your heels, bend your elbows, lower it down and hover. Strong core. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, use your core to lift you back into your down dog. Pressing your chest back towards your thighs, keeping your arms strong. If there's pressure on your wrists, stick with it. You will gain strength. 1 more time. Pull forward into plank. Bend the elbows. Lower it down. Inhale. Lift the chest. And exhale, down dog. Smooth out the breath. Keep the breath nice and long. Now start to walk your feet up towards your hands and bring your feet together so the insides of your feet are touching. We're going to come into Utkatasana twist. So a chair with a twist in it. Now sit your hips down low and the top of your thighs, you just want to rest your chest there. Bring your weight back into your heels. Now lift up your toes. Lift up your toes so you can feel where that weight should be. This will help you in your chair. That way, if you're too forward in your weight, you could fall forward. So bring your weight back into your heels, lift up your toes, and then once your weight is back there, then release your toes back down to the mat to help you grip. Fingertips are down. This is how low you want your hips to be for your chair. Inhale, arms to rise, tuck your tailbone under, and lengthen. Good. Squeeze your knees together. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. You want to send your knees back behind the toes. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Keeping both knees in line, both hips in line. Shoulders down your back, hands at the heart center. Spine long, 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, release to forward fold. So just lift your hips, relax your legs, and allow your upper body to just relax. Now bring your feet so they're a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. We're just going to slide our palms underneath our feet, toes up to wrists. Take a deep breath, flatten your back, belly in. And as you exhale, bend your knees. Fold forward. Just let your head go here. Let your shoulders relax and widen down your back. As you breathe away any tension that may be there. 1 more breath. And release. Toe heel your feet back together. Sit your hips down low. Bring the weight back into your heels. Fingertips down. Other side. Inhale. Upper body to rise. Tuck your tailbone under. Lengthen through your spine. Make sure all 10 toes are visible. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist. Left elbow outside, right knee. Keeping both knees, both hips, one line. Pray your hands heart center. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, release. Come back to center. Allow your upper body to just relax over your legs. Good. Now widen your feet again. We'll come into a wider stance. Slightly turn the toes in with the heels out. And grip your big toe. So take a breath here. Inhale. Flatten your back, belly in. And exhale. Bend your knees. Forward fold. Let your elbows come out to the side. Relax the back of your neck. Breathing deep and free here. Smoothing out the breath. One more deep breath. And release. Now start to walk your hands towards the front. Here we flow. Step your feet back. Bring the hips down low, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower it down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips. Back to down dog. Good. Now inhale the right leg long behind you, keeping the hips square and really pressing through the toes. So past the toes, reaching, activating every muscle in your leg. As you exhale, pull your belly in, step the foot through, plant between your hands. We're gonna stay up on the back toes for Crescent Warrior. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, upper body to rise. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Now, stay forward on the toes. You're gonna press back through the heel, staying up on the toe. And then straighten your back leg to the sky. Just press your hands together. Lead is in the front heel. You're squaring your hips to the front. Inhale. Arms come all the way up. And as you exhale, you're going to bend. Come down so you can see. You're going to bend your elbow behind your back. You're going to swoop the other one behind you. Good. And now if you can't connect and grip, that's okay. Just reach for your fingertips. Just reach them together. It's not about how far you can go in the pose. It's just about what feels good, where you are at in your own body. Now you can stay here. If you are a beginner, you can stay here, or for more, we're gonna come into balancing figure four squat. So if you like to go for more, inhale, press off your back foot, and I'm gonna go really slow, and you can just bring your foot through and balance it on your right knee, and slowly start to sit down in your Utkatasana chair. Set your eyes one point to help you balance. We won't be here for too much longer. One more breath. Bring your weight back into your hips. And as you exhale, slowly starting to come out the same way we went in. Back into crescent. Unwind your arms. And inhale. Circle sweep arms to the sky. Exhale. Hands down to the mat. Step it back. Let's flow. Bend the elbows. Lower it down. Inhale up. And exhale, back into your down dog. Take a moment, take a breath. Smooth the breath out. Lengthening your inhale. Very slowly pressing the air out on your exhale. Other side, inhale, left leg lengthens back. So you're pressing the right heel down and then reaching past your toes. Activating and stretching every muscle in your leg. And as you breathe your way, bring the foot through, plant between the hands. Maybe walk your foot over just so you're not on a tightrope. Staying up on the back toes, inhale. Upper body to rise. hands to heart center. Good. Now straighten your back leg. And open up the arms. Inhale up. And exhale. So other arm. You're going to bend this arm behind your back. Good. So taking whatever grip you didn't before. And really squaring your hips. Allowing that stretch to take place. Now you can stay here. That's perfectly fine. Enjoying the stretch. Enjoying the hip opener, the shoulder opener. Or you can come into your balance by setting your mind, setting your breath. Here we go. Inhale. Press off the back foot. Slowly start to bring it up and around. Left knee. Keeping the top foot activated, flexed. Hinge at the waist. And sit your hips back and down. Trying to keep the hips square. Deep breath here. We aren't going to stay here for too much longer. Just one solid breath. On your next out breath, slowly start to come out the way we went back in. Good. Unwind your arms, just let go of any tension. Inhale, circle sweep up. And exhale, let's flow it out. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step your feet back. Lower it down. Inhale up. And exhale, flow it back into your down dog. Now come down onto your knees. You're going to come into half camel. So for half camel, just widen your stance a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're just going to place your hands to your lower back. And inhale, arms up. So anchor down, point the toes back. And then just bring one hand to your hip as you reach the other behind you. Just letting your neck go. This is as far as we'll go. Gentle heart opener, hip opener. Listening to the rhythm of the ocean as you regulate your breath. And slowly. One more breath here. Slowly start to release. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Very gentle on your back. Now breathing away anything that might be stuck in your heart, in your chest area. You open it up, and now you are closing it back. In yoga, you learn how to choose when you want to open yourself up to the world, and then when you want to be private and close yourself back up. Coming back into your own. So here we go, second round. Coming back into camel. Hands to the lower back, so tuck your hips under. And press your hips forward. Inhale. Other arm comes back. Let your neck just relax if you can as you breathe. One more breath here. And release. Come back into your child's pose, moving very slowly. Just coming down. Closing up your center. Letting your shoulders round. Widen down your back. Holding your navel in and very gently starting to round your spine. Just countering the pose. Good. Very slowly start to walk your hands in towards yourself. Now we're going to come into Supta Vajrasana, reclined hero. So you're going to bring your knees together. Your knees can be apart. if that feels better. And you're just going to bring your heels out to the sides so that you can sit your hips down on the mat. Now for some, keep your hands in front, especially if this is your first time in the pose. So come forward onto your hands, very, 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 very beginning part of it. And then this may be as far as you go. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to go down all the way. Just doing whatever you can. Being very easy on your knees and on your toes. And maybe this is as far as you go. You certainly don't have to come down. Just because you think you can doesn't always mean you should. So listen to your body and listen to what it's telling you. If there's any sharp pains, then you can slowly just work your way forward with your breath. But if this feels okay, then you're just going to come back one elbow at a time. And this is as far as we'll go. Or you can go all the way back down. But this is just an easy quad stretch, patella stretch. We hold tension in our knees. Our knees take so much shock and it absorbs so much pressure from our walking, jumping, whatever we're doing all throughout the day. So we're releasing that tension in your knees and the tops of your feet, your ankles, your hips, tailbones tucked under. So send your breath into that area of your body, and that will activate whatever it is in your mind as you exhale and let it go. Let go of any tension that might be stuck there, trying to make its way to the surface. You breathe that away. Last breath here, inhale. And exhale. Use your hands to the sides, very slowly walking yourself forward. Tuck the toes, and then just sit your hips back to your heels. Now let that unwind. Let all of that tension that we create, we also release. Now coming into frog, I'm going to face you. You want to bring your knees comfortably wider than shoulder width apart. And then you're going to point your toes out, but you want to keep your feet and your knees at right angles. And you don't have to sit back too far. Now open up the hips. That way, if you don't have time for pigeon, this is a great way to just get it all done. Because we're busy, yes? So very gently, bring your hands in front. And gently just let your hips open up. Try to sit your hips back, keeping the tailbone tucked under, keeping the feet active. Now hip openers can be a little challenging, so just become aware of anything that's releasing. Not to say that you will be feeling any kind of emotions or anything like that, but just in case they come up, just notice them, breathe through it, and wait for it to pass. Because right here, with your breathing and in this position, you are letting it go. There is nowhere for it to go but up and out of you. Any stress, any tension, anything stuck in your mind, stuck in your body, breathe it out right now. Good. Remembering your Uddiyana Bandhas, pulling the pelvic wall up and the navel in towards your spine, keeping the spine nice and long. Now you can stay in your frog at any time during the day when you need a reset, when you just feel funky. You can get into your frog and hopefully work your way up in frog to where you can hold it and breathe for a few minutes more than what we're doing right now. Last breath here. And slowly start to point your toes, bringing your feet together behind you, pressing up like a push-up through your hands, and your knees together. Sitting your hips down towards your heels, and rolling it up. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Now setting your intention here. Maybe setting your intention for the entire week, or dedicating this practice to someone or something special in your life. Whatever that may be, allow your creative conscious to bring that intention forward. Whatever image, memory, sound, holding that within your heart. And let's send that intention out into the world. Inhale, pressing palms directly overhead. As you exhale, bringing it out, around, coming right back to you. 2 more. Inhaling up, sending it around, full circle, and right back to your heart center. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. Coming right back to where you started. Whatever storms may come your way, stay in your breath and remember this calm, quiet place. Let your breath guide you to keep you mindful. Namaste. Mahalo. Hello. And thank you, everybody. Are you still with me? Are you glad you did yoga today? How are you doing? Oh. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here with me. Oh my goodness. It's such a gift to have you here, to have you be a part of this. This is exactly what I've always wanted to do. So thank you for letting that happen for me. And I will see you tomorrow, right here, same time, same place, fit.live. And we'll see you later. Mahalo. Thank you, Deirdre. You too. You inspire me. Thank you. I think it didn't really stop, but oh, there.